respond. I would gladly do this, but this information.
You're on mute.
I will get this information to you as quickly as it happens.
Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we definitely have quorum. So the meeting is called to order at 6:07, July 6th. This is a special meeting of the LSC, the Harriet Tubman Elementary LSC. And so we'll go through roll call. When I call your name, please introduce yourself and function to everyone on the call. Let's see, Cindy.
Parent rep here.
I'm sorry. Just let me stop for a second. Is this being recorded?
Sorry, I'm not used to being the one running the meeting. I will start it right away. Sorry, Tina.
Oh, no worries. You see, it takes me a minute to remember to ask. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, Cindy, please go again.
Cindy Watola, parent rep.
Nick.
Nick Hall, teacher rep.
Kirsten.
Kirsten Clay, parent rep.
Emily.
Emily Holbert, teacher rep.
Lori.
Lori Viets, parent rep.
Marilyn. Up, you're on mute.
Sorry. Marilyn Rosario Caro, staff rep.
Sarah.
Good evening, Sarah Ogato, parent rep.
Mac and your guest.
Mac Laboon, community rep.
Okay, and I am Tina Holder King, parent rep. Did I get everyone? I don't think I missed anyone. Okay, I do expect that Kate will be joining us. I know she had planned to attend. So that's it for roll call. And so now we will have approval of the agenda. Is there a motion on the floor?
I move to approve the agenda.
Is there a second?
I second it.
Okay. Any discussion? Okay, if everyone could vote by using their icon, those in favor of approving the, is that voting? Okay, all in favor? At first I thought there were questions. Okay, any opposed? Okay, unless I'm mistaken, the vote was unanimous approval for the agenda. So we will move on to the next item, which is a very brief update for the principal selection process. First, I want to thank everyone who filled out the survey. With this process, there are several items that we have to come together as an LSC to vote upon. And one of those things being interview questions and coming together to review all the candidate information that we received. With that and with the timing of this whole selection process, we had a little bit of I don't want to say delay, but more of a window between the position closing and when we were all able to get together as a council for this activity. So that allowed us some extra time to leave the survey open. So I really appreciate everyone who took the time to respond. We ended up with 129 responses, I think, which is pretty good relative to the number of survey responses we typically receive as a school. Also, hold on, I gotta put my password back in. So of those 129 responses, nearly 80% were parent guardian responses. We did have nearly 9% student responses and close to 12% staff member responses. So thank you everyone who took the time to do that. And I also want to thank, I don't think that she's here on the call, but I want to thank Mira for helping getting the survey finalized. I am a definite novice when it comes to this these Google Suite applications. And so she was very helpful in getting this out, as well as Kashasha Williams Ford and CPS Legal. So thank them both for that. And Cindy, I can't thank you enough for distilling everything down into some questions that would be helpful in coming up with interview questions. So again, we had 129 responses. And I just want to go over like just some top items, and I'm just going to speak to them tonight, but I will prepare information to be sent out that basically just gives a summary of what the results were. The entire council has access to the results, so this is nothing that will need to be voted on or that the council members have not had opportunity to see. And also, I just want to say there was also an email that came into the LSC account, and that was forwarded to all members of the council. So again, thank you to the community at large for your participation. I don't know, those of you who remember, there was a question that was the second question that asked the community to basically rank some leadership skills from 1 to 7. And I'm not going to read the whole description, but those leadership skills were: assesses before acting, engages school community, exhibits collaborative leadership, promotes professional development, maintains a safe, restorative school climate, promotes culture of equity, communicates and builds relationships effectively. And just a note to say that the top 3 that received the highest ranking of importance were first, communicates and builds relationships effectively. Second, promotes professional growth. And third was maintains a safe and restorative school climate. Like I said, I will provide a more extensive information regarding responses to that question, but those were the top 3 items. And then there was a question to rate the importance of statements on what we would like our new principal to possess regarding background, knowledge, or experience. And that was very important or somewhat important. Very important, the most would be successful in experience in creation and execution of an equitable learning environment that addresses academic and social emotional needs of all students across diverse learning needs, abilities, and cultures. And then the next highest importance item would be successful experience in implementation of advocacy, inclusion, and anti-racism practices in the elementary school environment. And third would be success in creating a school culture of widespread equitable parent guardian engagement and fostering strong teacher-parent partnerships. And then lastly, there was experience or expertise in instructional leadership, IB programming, co-teaching, and differentiated instruction. When it came to personal characteristics, the answer that received the highest ranking of very important was being a communicator. And actually that was tied with being open-minded. And secondly, there was caring, a person who is caring, and then balanced, reflective, and a thinker, and knowledgeable and inquirer kind of all fell in the same area. But the most important seems to be communication coming up again, communication and open-mindedness. The last 2 questions were free text fields, and they were optional and just asking people to think in terms of goals, achievable goals that we may adopt for our community. And I'm not going to read any of them because I don't want to read all of them. I think they all deserve equal billing. And so I will include these in the information when I send it out to the community, as well as the 6th question, which was also optional as far as what the community would like the LSC to consider when evaluating candidates. And so going right into the purpose of the survey, we did receive 17 candidates. That's pretty much the most I can say about what we did receive because of confidentiality agreements. So we did receive 17 applicants for the position, which I was pleased about. And so this survey information, as well as firsthand input from the teacher staff working group, this will all be collated to help inform interview questions and screening and basically evaluating our candidates. Another point I want to make about the survey, we are still in the process of trying to get the survey translated into Spanish. And although we are about to move into the first round of interviews, which is a phone interview, it's still important that we get feedback from as many in our community as possible. And so it is not too late. I don't feel it's too late anyway to get the survey translated and get it out to our Spanish speaking community. We are not just now trying to do that. We've been trying to do that with the timing for when the survey first went live, but we're having some difficulty finding someone, and particularly the survey is more than just conversational language, and so we need someone who really, really, really knows what they're doing. So we are still working on that, and just wanted to let the community know. Are there any questions about the survey results? Okay, the next item is the timeline process update. Again, because certain activities require the council to vote on and wanting to make sure as many functionalities have input in this process as the council represents, then we had to wait a little longer than initially planned for this meeting. But following this meeting, we will end this meeting. We will move into closed session to discuss the information of the candidates that applied. And then we will come back into open session to vote on the candidates that will proceed to the phone interview. And then from there, we will be able to determine the timing of that phone interview, and then the subsequent timing of the process will be adjusted to accommodate that. And so please look for the information on the school website that has the timeline for the process that will be updated in time for the post Sunday. And so that information will be updated to the community. Any questions regarding timeline process? Okay, we will move into public participation. Are you good to read, Mac, or are your hands full?
Before you start, Mac, no one has signed up for public participation on the sign-up sheet. So.
Oh, okay, thank you. I haven't seen anything come through in chat. And so in that case, is there a motion to move into closed session?
I move to go into closed session.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? Okay, all in favor of moving into closed session, please use your icon to vote. Oppose? Oh, there's Marilyn popped up. Okay, looks unanimous. Excuse me. As we did last time, was it Nick, was it you that sent out a new meeting and we just left this one live so we can come back to it?
Yeah, so I can put that in the chat. I think that works. Let's see. Yeah, yep. So that should be the closed session meeting. And then, yeah, when we're done, we can come back to this meeting.
Okay, great. Again, the link that Mr. Hall just put into the chat is for LSC members only. It is a closed session, so please do not try to get in if you are not on the council, and we will return to this meeting when we have finished the closed session business. Thank you very much.
Just one question really quick. When you say leave this meeting, does that mean hang up here, go onto the new link, and then rejoin this link later on?
Yes.
Got it. Just want to make sure. Okay.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
All right.
Okay, it has been moved, seconded, and approved that we will enter closed session now. Thank you, Nick. Make sure you click the link before you exit this meeting, everyone.
And because Kate had to leave.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, I'm counting myself twice. I'm like, why am I still getting 10? Kate's not here.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So we are back in open session. And now we will go to item number 7 on the agenda, voting on candidates selected for first round of interviews. Is there a motion?
I motion to provide a phone interview to the candidates agreed upon in closed session.
Is there a second?
I'll second Sarah.
I can't hear anybody.
I'm not sure why. Still nothing, Lori? Nothing. Okay. There's a motion on the floor. Oh, she left. Okay, there's a motion on the floor. It has been seconded. Is there any discussion? Okay, okay, good. Okay, it has been motioned and seconded, no discussion. So let's vote on the motion to extend the phone interview to the candidates discussed in closed session. All in favor? It appears to be unanimous. Someone please correct me if that is not right. Motion passes unanimously. Okay, we also need to so as part of number 7, we will address the interview questions as well. Is there a motion?
This is Sarah. I'll motion to vote on the interview questions as discussed in the closed session process.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. Is there discussion? Mac, did you have your hand raised for discussion before, or were you?
That was excellent.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. The process for interview questions has been motioned and seconded with no further discussion. All in favor, please raise your hand. It appears to be unanimous. None in opposition, no one abstaining. Motion carries. Okay, item number 8, action items and next steps. Specific to this particular meeting, we will move forward with the process for interview questions as discussed in closed session. And so board members, please be cognizant of the emails you receive to finalize dates for interviews and subsequently for the next special meeting to discuss the outcome of those interviews. I will follow up regarding the organizational meeting via the LSC email. And I believe that is it. Did anyone have anything else to add for the action items and next steps? I will be, just a note, I will be updating the timeline information. So the sooner we can get dates hammered out, the better. I won't be sending it in at the last minute to Mira and Michelle. I'm sure they would appreciate that. Okay. So next regular virtual meeting date still needs to be determined, which will be the organizational meeting. The next special meeting date also is to be determined. But as usual, we will keep our community updated and informed through the post Sunday. Next item is to adjourn. Is there a motion?
I move to adjourn.
Is there a second?
I second.
Okay, any discussion? Okay, it has been moved and seconded to adjourn the meeting. I always think you guys have questions or something. There's no discussion. All in favor of adjourning this meeting, please raise your hand. It appears to be unanimous. Meeting is adjourned at 7:52. Thank you all for your time today, and thank you, Council, for your time prior to this meeting. I know you all are working hard and making sacrifices to be present for this, not just on the meeting time, but doing the lead work ahead of time. And I certainly appreciate it. And so thank you all very much. Everyone have a great evening. Take care.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.